Hey guys, and welcome back to Stardrive 2. This is part 6 of our Let's Play. And so yeah, today hopefully we can get this titanium armor built and all that. And so that way we can prepare a military to just wipe out that alien right there. We don't want alien neighbors at all. I probably don't even want their planets. I would probably just like destroy all their planets, because we don't really need it. And so yeah, we're just gonna speed through time here and kinda just get this researched and situated here. Seems like Valistar built all type of stuff now. Oh great. Another rift appeared. Our battleship here is in trouble. This fleet probably will be targeted. If they do target it, we'll just run away, because we can't fight those black ships yet. We need shields for that, because they have highly advanced technology. There we go. Battleships. Alright. So now's the fun part. Shipyard. Now we get to design our battleship. So this is what their default one looks like. It's got a bunch of steel armor on it. We could replace this with titanium armor, because the titanium armor is much better. But instead of doing that, we're just going to make our own. Let's do this. And there first, let's start with the engines. Do we have the other engine? Yes. Fusion engines are far more effective. I usually like to put 2 large ones on and then the rest in small. We do want them armored though. I gotta switch that with those 2. So yeah guys, how are you guys? Cause yeah, just wondering, how are you guys doing? Good weekend. I've been like, our weekend's been pretty busy here and we didn't really get a chance to record too much. Me and Sass did record 2 episodes of 7 Days to Die, I think, and I've recorded some other videos as well, but they weren't really like too big, so to say. So this is kinda yeah, so I like putting them right here because it's in the back and it's guarded by the wings. And so if I have those there, I can easily make other things around. And so yeah. I also changed the color of the ship. I like the black and yellow one, but I'll show you guys all the others. Yeah. We'll go with, it's a black and yellow one. It looks kind of cool. Like a stealth battleship. So we'll add a sensor array on this side. It adds sensor range in the strategic view, increases it by 30, but we can stack it up to 100. We can do one on the other side too, but I'm not going to. Instead, I'm going to put the basic command on that side. That is probably a good place for it right there. So it does have fighter bays, but I really don't care too much for the fighter bays. I mean, yeah, they're good to have, but the fighter bays aren't really necessary, so to say. Which is devastating versus civilians. That one would probably be a good one to have, but it is extremely large, so we're not going to put it on our battleship. We do need some fuel cells. Let's just go with small ones. It doesn't really matter too much. It adds fuel down here, but we're going to be fighting mostly in our territory, so 160 should be fine. Which, yeah, we'll just add a couple here and there. And ordnance is very important. We will put, let's put them up here. We'll put them on the sides. I don't really anticipate being hit there too much. So losing our ordnance isn't going to matter much, and it gives us 1,000 missiles, but we don't really use 1,000 missiles in a single battle very often. The cool thing is, as we can put on some of these solar armors, and that'll generate enough electricity to fill up a lot of our ship. And so I'm going to put one here and here, and then we're going to put on these titanium armors, and as you can see, it adds a lot of health. So we're going to put one here, and then we're going to put a bunch of small ones around, which add 3,000, but they're small, so yeah, it's worth it. And we'll just kind of block off this stuff so it's more sensible, I guess. We're not going to worry too much about all this, because this battleship is basically for taking the hits. It doesn't need a lot of weapons. It's able to take a hit. You see the steel armor that the other battleship has, it's like 1/3 in terms of health comparing to the titanium. So the titanium armor ship, ours alone is more than that ship. More than that steel knight ship already. We don't have any energy shields yet, so that's going to be a bit of an issue, but at the same time, it's not going to matter too much. We do have a lot of different things here. Some rockets here, some rockets there. They're slow moving rockets, they will move very slowly through the field. I'm going to extend all of this. It just basically makes the weapons better, but it also increases the cost. But I'm not sweating the cost because our places are pretty OP when it comes to building things, thanks to that creative trait. And our point defense laser cannons will also be right there. We might add some back here too in a turret form, but I don't want to do lasers because they are very, very slow. They're very, very weak actually. Really powerful weapons. Disruptor turrets, okay. They seem pretty strong. They should be a laser type weapon. We'll go put 2 of them right there so it covers both sides. The ship will probably be fighting mostly on its starboard side. So this one does 600 damage, not really what we are looking for. This one does 600 damage, we've already got 2 of those, so that should constantly give us a good beam of damage there. Beams are good for close range. As you can see, they only go out 187 meters, which really isn't that far, but at the same time it's effective enough for a point defense weapon. We have some Vulcan cannons we can stick in the front. Because these weapons do not dissipate with range, so it actually helps quite a bit. A couple more point defense lasers on here because they're good for taking out the fighters that other ships may launch at us. Not really sweating it too much. Particle weapon that has no terrible, or that are not terribly effective. Yeah, that's like a very good way to sell yourself as a good weapon, I guess. Call it a good weapon if it's not like calling itself a good weapon. We don't need any more point defense. We're gonna add another rocket because look at that, 1,000 damage. That's crazy. I go a long range. We're gonna add some smaller ones on there as well. And well, I reckon we can put we have a good amount of energy here, a good amount of energy storage. We have plenty of ordnance and minor ordnance loss when it comes to ammo drain and weapon power drain. Our energy level should stay really high all the time, so we're just going to go ahead and add 2 medium titanium armors in this place and this place. And that'll give us another 30k health, so this ship should be pretty strong when it comes to fighting. I want to keep it moving, because any ship standing still is usually a bad idea. Unless it's like got a really, really good energy shield. Alright, so I believe we have everything that's needed for a ship, and as you can see in the checklist, we have everything needed there, so let's name this sucker. New battleship. What shall we call it? Valkyrie, of course. Alright, so our ship is saved. It's automatically added to our build list, or our roster, as you can see right here. And so we will build several of them. 70, so it's not that big of a deal. They're actually really cheap to make. 100 total, we get plus 26 per turn. It's not too big of a deal. We can get quite a bit of stuff. But as they grow in the amount of stuff they build, their manufacturing, yeah, that production increases. They will make it so that they can build them much quicker. Anymore, we can replace that with the Valkyrie. So that way it builds it. It takes these guys 75 turns. We'll go try it on our, that is our home planet, huh? Alright, so our home planet's unable to build it very easily, but they're gonna have 2 more populations, so that shouldn't be an issue. Let's see if Rock Cantina can do it. They don't have anything else in their list. It will take them 21 turns. Yeah, they're the best bet. Alright, so that works. Looks like Rock Cantina is going to be our main shipyard building for these battleships. We're going to have several of these battleships, so that way we can take out anyone who challenges us. Specifically those neighbors right there, because I don't want anything to do with them. I absolutely do not want them. And it takes 1,000. Let's go ahead and do that. Because I want to colonize this planet here, just to get it out of the way so they can't colonize it. Colonized all of those. And we've got biospheres being built in Splashtown. Splashtown also has a tourist trap because it's an ocean planet. Ultra poor. Not a good idea to get right away. But we will eventually have to get it so that these guys don't sneak through here and try to colonize it. So let's choose our next research and get on with this, shall we? Let's go with these, because this one is where we start to get our shields, and so I want to get that as soon as possible. It's going to take 3 turns. Let's go ahead and colonize that. We're not being called Europa. We will call you the main important part of this. I don't sweat food too much. We have 9 positive food, so we can just transport it with our 16 freighter fleets. So that's the easy part of it. We need to get an infantry on the aeroponics farm, trade goods, and then everything else. And it can go battle station and stuff, because it is really not that great unless we can do it. That's probably not going to grow very fast. While we're waiting, we can have our Novus fleet go and check this out. Two away, so we will continue researching into this here, and we will send them after this weird anomaly back there. Alright, looks like the crystal fleet's coming in. They are nothing. I don't really ever sweat those guys. They're actually pretty weak all the time. Alright, so investigates with our ground forces. These guys should be plenty because there's 5 of them. And we can only use 5, so that works. Let's go take out some bugs. We can always take out bugs. Awaiting to command. We've entered the derelict at a forward docking hatch. No signs of life here. Looks like life support is offline. However, we're getting some hot readings from the reactor, which is all the way aft. It looks like there's a big ship here. So we're like in a big giant ship. We should make a sweep of the ship and head towards engineering to investigate. Let's do it. I'm all good with that. Okay, who's got the shield? This one does. Let's get him up there to get that shield put up as quickly as possible. She doesn't have any advancements, neither does he, but they can hide behind cover until they get into range. This guy's the other one with the shield. We need to get a shield up here and a shield up here. They will destroy one of them, and we will probably have them all killed by then. Or at least a bunch of them. As we have OP heroes on our side. Okay, there's that shield. And this shield is next. Ooh, I hope they don't get in range to hit me. Okay, they did. Shield there. Move him back. And we can't blast them yet with him. Can we use her yet? Yeah, she can come over here. And she can hit this guy. Does 10 damage. Alright. Looking good. We'll fire once and then we will have this guy repair or heal himself, because he's pretty beat up. Alright, this guy's also got a rifle, so let's move him into position. And fire on this guy. Alright. Oh man. Didn't want to do that. Oh well. We'll fire on this guy. And he will finish it. No? He can't. Alright then. Well, she will finish it. So I'm kind of ashamed that they don't like level up. I wish they would. If you could level them up by using them more and such. I think that would be a unique feature that this game really would benefit from. And so I can shoot twice with this guy. That's dead. I can't get him out of here, but I can move him here. And then I can move him over here. And then we should be able to shoot this guy before he causes too much trouble. Because they're going to hit this shield here. Oh, that went right through that shield. That's not good. Didn't think they could shoot it through a shield, but I guess they can. Alright, looks like he's safe now. Alright, let's shoot this guy. And let's kill that guy. Now we need to let them break one of our shields. So this guy here, I'm going to let him break the shield so we can actually have a way to get out, otherwise we're going to be in bad shape. Because we can't cross our own shields either. So let's get these guys into cover. Need to get this guy up one so he can fire at this one. And then he needs to go back behind cover. He's pretty beat up. He's probably going to die. I don't want to lose anyone. Let's fire at these guys from the range. The LOS was blocked, but it was worth a shot. Right? Always worth a shot. Alright. I do believe we can probably fire on the shields ourselves as well. I don't really know. But I don't take any chances. I'd rather have the shield there for now until they break it. Well, that guy just killed himself for some reason. Alright, move him back in range. Shoot that guy again. I don't even know why I'm calling them guys. They're bugs, obviously. But bugs or not, they need to bug off. Right? They need to bug off. Totally. So yeah, we can actually break our own shields. That's good. I'm gonna go ahead and just do that because this is taking too long and I want to just kill these guys rather quickly. So let's do it. This guy needs to move back. Kota. That's right, I named him. So he's Kota. This guy's Lin Marge Jamal. Who came up with these names? And we win. That's the last of them. Stand by while we finish our sweep. Commander, the reactor is encased in some sort of organic material. It may be that these creatures were using the reactor as an incubator. It's not too difficult to imagine what they were using for food. Probably the reactor's cords and all the electrical systems. Aha! We found the ship's armory. They have some sweet ordnance here. Nothing I've seen before. Some high-tech looking stuff. For all the good that did that crew. We'll definitely take some of this with us. Alright. There's no way we're going to get this ship started. This organic gunk is everywhere. Controls are highly corroded. But some data may be recoverable from the computer. We'll finish our sweep and give you a report when we're finished. We're going to plant some charges and evac. Hopefully we'll never see these little buggers again. Dun dun dun! We win. See, those things are actually pretty easy when you have a well-equipped crew. Although I wish my heroes would actually keep the gear I've been putting on them. They did not, so it's kind of annoying like that. But that's okay, because we're about to take out an enemy force. If you guys want to read that, I will keep it so you can pause it. Do-do-do. Yeah, do-do-do. Okay. May have been too fast, but I don't know. It looks like the alien or the crystal home thing is over here. Could go and try to take that out, but I don't know how well that would work for us. We only have 3 ships plus those 2. Looks like the alien planet is or the alien whatever the heck they came from is over here, and it's a planetoid. Much like Pluto. Alright, we're gonna go back to Novus. And just kind of deal with that. Our pollution has increased somewhere. But that's okay. We've got rail rifles and all that. Actually, the black ships are coming that way. Ooh. Do you see that? Do you guys see that? They're initiating war. Are you serious? They really want to go this way? Oh man, are you freaking kidding me? Valistar, how's your troops doing? Alright, we need to fix this. Bone weave. Forget the heavy armor, get bone weave. Forget the heavy armor, forget that, get bone weave and a deployable shield. And use a freaking rifle. Okay, this rail rifle gives 1 to 6 range, so it's really, really far. This guy's also gonna switch to the rail rifle. We also got some fusion carbines here. They're a little bit better than the pistol because they fire 3 shots that are, where is it? Right there. 3 shots that are 6 each. So that's pretty cool. This guy doesn't need that. He will switch to a rail rifle and get bone weave to add 20 more HP. I'll take that off. We'll give him a med kit. And he can stay melee. That's alright. This guy can switch to heavy, not heavy armor, I just took that off. He needs bone weave. And he can change to a deployable shield. So that way we have 4 shields and 4 rifles and 2 melee. That's what I like to keep. I'm not gonna name these guys, they're probably gonna die, so there's no real point in naming them. Let's double check and make sure it kept them. Okay. We can save this as a new loadout. I'm just gonna keep the default there. I'll save this one too, and we'll save these, so that way it kind of keeps them in check. Alright, so there's a bunch of new loadouts, they'll all be saved. Can't exactly rush that, they might really damage this planet. They're gonna try to take it over because they have 3 troop transports right here, which means they have 16 guys. Or 12 guys that they can send after us. 12 guys against our 6 on that planet. We'll be able to hold off all 3 of them pretty easily. We'll get our battleship from that one planet over here. It's got 8 turns. And once we get enough currency to do that, we will take care of that, get that all built up, and then use it to reinforce our guys here. And then that one ship alone can take out their entire fleet. So I'm not really sweating their first little invasion force here. But as you guys seen, having alien neighbors, bad idea. Because they they will always do this and initiate they would like declare war all the time. It never changes. Even if they are a docile and very passive race, they will still declare war, guys. And I'm hoping this little alien fleet right here actually goes over there and targets them, because they will be closer than my fleet. My fleet's going to hang around here, but if this ship targets me, I'm retreating, because I can't fight those guys. And I'm guessing that these guys can't fight them either, because all they have is like one big ship. Okay, they have 2 big ships, a few medium ships, and a bunch of little ships, which really aren't that great. I mean, they do have some they don't even have battleships, they have like cruisers. They have nothing on us. Once we get that battleship, we're gonna take them out easy. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for this one. I'll see you guys next time with part 7. Hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry it was a bit slow this time, but we wanted to build our own ship and I wanted to show that on camera. I promise I won't be doing any other building ships unless you guys want to see how I build the Titan and such. If you do, just leave a comment and I will do it right as soon as we get there. But as always, guys, that's out of time. Keep sinful, keep alive, keep watching. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.